Being a large-scale MIDI instrument playing surface mapper, tables are widely used in NoteWeaver. At the heart of NoteWeaver are note decoding functions for each of three instruments: keyboard A, which is shown here, keyboard B here, and a MIDI guitar. These are stored in one of 256 maps called keyboard guitar or KG maps. Each instrument has 8 layers of functions, offsets, chords, output channels, and links that link various layers. And these can be viewed or selected to play here. So if we're viewing layer 8, that's layer 8, that's layer 1. This is a video describing NoteWeaver keyboard guitar map editing and copying. So first of all, by the way, down at the bottom, you can see when I move the mouse over different cells, you can see all 8 layers of the information for that cell updating. Okay, so this table here lets one edit these functions, for instance, by row or by column, like that, or by all. You can edit the whole table simultaneously, or by function. If you have some functions here, and if you click function, it only edits up to that point of the current function. Or black keys only, white keys only, or black and white keys. So if we go to all, and like this, and select black keys, then it's only getting the black keys. Or if we select white keys, it's only getting the white keys. So that makes table editing very fast. Suppose with all these 8 layers, there are these, this is called fill next layers. So one can fill all the remaining layers from the current layer of the functions, offsets, chords, and channels, and you can increment the channels by various numbers per layer, or the transposition, which is down here into the different layers, or the scale, which is selected right here into the different layers, or all. If you click all, everything in the current layer is transferred to all the remaining layers. Okay, so if we go to 1, 2, 3, 4, so if I go to layer 5 and select that, and if you see 6 is all still the same, if I click function here, then all these remaining layers are the same. So if you want to put different information on different layers, it's best to start at the top layer and fill them all in, go to the next layer you're interested in editing, fill those all down, start at the top and go down. Start at layer 1 and go down. Let's see here. So there's the functions, the offsets. So if one is selecting offsets, one can have no skew. So if I go like this, it makes all the table entries the same. If I skew, if I go down here, this is MIDI note 0, and this is MIDI note 127. One can go down from a certain location. See, these bottom notes are changing, or up from a certain location like that. And you can edit by rows and columns, same kind of thing. By the way, there are a few templates to select from. If you click on templates, there's a few things, just a handful of them, that position different notes on the current layer and offsets for different functions. So these are interval producing functions. By the way, the functions are, if you click on quick reference, you can see all these different functions. But this video is not about that. If one wants to, suppose you want to edit multiple layers at a time, you can click this. You can enable this right here, and you can enable multiple layers. Like, for instance, I'm on layer 1, but if I make this row like that, with this enabled, layer, edit, and copy replication. So What that does is it makes it so that there's 1, 2 that didn't get edited, 3 and 4 did, 5 and 6 didn't, but 7 did, as according to these things that are selected. That way, all your edits can simultaneously edit multiple layers, which may or may not be useful because this is so handy to fill things in. So but it's there if you want it. And then there's the echo, there's the beats on the echo. Those are edited like that. The scales are selected like that. Those fill in all those. I already described all that. If I select channels by 2, so we go here and go like that, and output channels, those are all 1.1. So if I click all here, it'll repeat all that information for all these different layers down for the first layer into the other 7 layers. So if we go look at output channels here and look at layer 2, you see it went from 1 to 3 to 1.3, port 1, channel 3, and then to 5, 7, 9. So etc. So you can either fill them all in the same or not. What else have we got here? I wanted to show you map copying. Suppose we're in a map. There's up here you can see copy current. That means current layer, or keyboard A all, or keyboard A to keyboard B current layer, or keyboard A to keyboard B all of this data for all 8 layers, or the entire KG map, the entire keyboard guitar map. I'm viewing map 67, so if I click next map plus plus, it stored the 67 into 68, so 67, 68 of the current layer. And then if we do that a whole bunch of times, it increments the viewed map and it increments the destination map. So it's a very quick way to quickly repeat a certain map multiple times into other maps. If one goes, suppose one goes to 74 here and 88 here, if I click plus, it stores 74 into 88, and then 89, 90, 91, 92, 93. So 74 stays the same. The current map stays the same, but I can copy to a different a range of maps. But if I were to select a map like this and go to 87 by clicking this, it copies a whole range of maps from the beginning location to the beginning destination location, and then every time it gets clicked, it copies that map. So instead of copying the same map over and over and over into successive maps, it copies a range of maps. So that makes that flexible. You can also copy into layers using this. You can also, by the way, since we're talking about editing, you can also shift these tables. You can reverse the tables like that. You can shift by octaves. You can shift by cells, either the current map or the current layer or the entire map. Let's make all these still, and let's go to click on this, which resets these. By the way, everything's in base 12 so that octaves line up cleanly. So it goes like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, A, B, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, or like 43, 53, 63. Those are all octaves. So I guess that's it. Thank you very much. NoteWeaver.com, and have a great week, year. Bye.